Hi everybody, it's Amanda Davis from Cubbyhole Crafts, and I'm going to do a tutorial tonight on doing a print and cut. So we're going to go to the text tool here, which is the capital A with a red line, which brings up our textile box. Now I'm using a Dingbat, which is Clowners. Now you can get these Dingbats if you go into your search bar, Google or Bing or any search bar that you have, and just put in Dingbats for commercial and personal use, and it'll fetch you up a whole list of different companies that you can get these from, and then you would download them onto your system and they would appear in your textile box. Now sometimes you do, if you've got your software for your Cameo or Robo open, for them to actually appear you have to switch it off and restart it. So I've got the cursor line here, and the clown I want is by using the capital with the B, and I'm going to enlarge this clown. Now I've already made him look more like a digi, and I did that simply by highlighting him and clicking on the black or the grey, depending on what shade that you want. Now to colour him in, we're going to draw a box around and ungroup, and we're also going to release compound path. Now we need to take away this outer edge like that, and we're going to use that in a little bit. So what you want to do is stay in the line colour, and you also want to hit the little bucket here, which is your fill tool, and we're going to highlight different areas of the clown and colour him in. Now obviously this is to personal preference, but it's quite a handy thing to have if you're not very adventurous with colouring, or you need to do something a little bit quicker. And this way then you can send it to your printer and then put it through your machine, whichever one that you have, and it will cut it out accurately. So just keep clicking on the different areas until you've got your image used in, and obviously you can use all different images for this. If you've got any digi stamps on your system, you can colour those in and have the Cameo draw them for you, which I recently did on a card. And be as adventurous as you want with your colour scheme. Here's a clown. Do his hair yellow. And give him a bright red nose. Flower up there, we'll have his pink, and we'll do his heightened shades of grey. He looks coloured in now. So now I'm going to draw a box around and group him. So all the areas will stay still now. Now on this one, I want to have a background which colours his hands in a little bit. But there's also some areas on here that I'm not too keen on, which will cut. And I want to colour those in a moment. So again, sticking on the fill tool. Now he's more skin coloured. And it gives you a little bit of a background. Or you can go straight for black. Like that. But what I like to do is colour the clown in that colour. And I'm going to go to the offset tool down here and do a small offset, do it quite close in, like that, and separate them. And we're going to put this one here. And on this one, I'm going to release compound path and just move these little bits out, so I don't want those cutting, and delete them on that one there, and delete that. Now this one, I'm going to go back to the colour, line colour tool, and I'm going to do this one in black in a moment. There we go. And this is now going to give me a nice outside edge to the clown. Now I only want this part to cut. I'm going to draw a box around here and go to your little cut tool up here. Now I've already got it set onto no cut, so there's no cut lines around this image, but we do want this one to cut. As you can see at the moment there's no cut lines around it, and we're going to hit cut edge. And now we're going to join these together and line them up as accurately as you can. You could probably see it better if you're going back into the main screen. It's nicely done. And just again double check. So there's your clown with your cut lines. Now what you would then do is go up here to the registration mark window and hit show red marks just there, and this adds the marks so your Cameo or your Robo know where the image is for actually cutting after you sent it to the printer. So once you've done this, you would then send your printer here and print as normal. Put your paper or your card through your printer and it will print all the coloured parts of this image. And once it's printed, you would then bring it into your Cameo, Robo or whichever cutting machine that you're using, and you would then go to your normal silhouette cut settings, set it to the thickness of card that you've got, and then you would send it to cut, and you will have a nice topper ready for going on a card that you've coloured yourself, and it looks professional and it's cut out nice. Hope this has proved to be a useful tutorial. Thank you very much.